If I were to do that, I would, pass out or something. I'm not sure. But I swear I'm funny. I'm just being a little robotic. But yeah, essentially, we're telling the AI what to do on that website, what to look for. For example, look for a client that they work with, and then we can use that to say here on generate a message, we can say like, we can use the client that they have as a variable and say, hey, I know you're working with client, I'd love to get you more of those clients. So those are just some things that you can look for. Another thing is where they've been featured. Some companies have been featured somewhere, or they pay to get featured. In this case, that's probably the case. But essentially, yeah, those are all things that you can use to relate to those people and reach out to them with more resonance and more humanity behind it. That's the secret. And like I said, a lot of people say that cold email is just a lot of volume, volume, volume. And I agree. Volume is important in cold email. However, just like anything in life, it's a good mix. And there's nothing that is more right than the other. It goes both ways, and you find your own medium. I like to be in the middle. I like to be a hybrid of things, right? So it's kind of where I'm at. That's what I believe, and that's what's been working. So like good enough amount of volume and good personalization, good amount of resonance and humanity behind your messages is what actually strikes up people to read your email and see the offer in the first place. So those are all really important things. So I'm gonna show you I just wrote down a message here to as an example of some things that we can be saying to these people. I'm gonna go ahead and put it here just because I know my camera is like right here. So, hello, first name. I noticed that you're working with client, a specific client that they're working with. This would be, for example, Hotano Oil. I know you're working with Hotano Oil. That already implies that I've looked into them, that I know who they work with. That is a sign of respect. Respect is really important in relationships and whatever. I don't want to get too philosophical about it, but it matters. If you're reaching out to somebody, reach out with respect. So I figure I'll reach out because I've been working with similar things that they offer, similar digital marketing agencies that offer TikTok. Uh, Digital TikTok agencies sign 1 to 4 clients a month using AI sales agents at scale. If you're looking to sign a couple more clients, we can test this out for you for free, no strings attached. I'll give you a couple of leads for free and we can go from there.